Hi, my name is Louie. Today I've got...
Damon with Poineer RV. How's it going?
Boy, we haven't done a video in a while.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, well, I might have to take a couple takes on this one, maybe.
Hopefully not. See if we're rusty or not.
All right, we're excited about this one. This is a nice, rare 40-foot 2005 Country Coach Magna.
Yeah, a lot of work done on it, and this will be a good one to get into.
Yeah, we're asking $179,999, Damon, and only 63,121 miles.
It's a nice one for somebody with a 525 Cat C13 twin turbo.
And like you're saying, lots of stuff like airbags have been done, new backup camera monitor.
Michelin tires in 24, radiator. Yeah, long list of preventive maintenance items.
Yeah, in 2004 to 2007, some of the radiators with a C13 would have a typical aluminum radiator. So
yeah.
This one's been replaced with a steel copper radiator. So.
Yep, it's ready to go.
A lot of the preventative maintenance has been done on this coach.
It has been.
All right, again, we're always in our indoor showroom.
Yeah, we're running low on inventory. Got a lot of holes.
We've sold a lot of coaches here. It's been a great April and May, and we are really in desired need of nice diesel pushers, right?
Yes, we need some inventory.
So if you have one, we would be more than happy to try to sell it for you.
Definitely.
And we've been selling them quickly, so I think we're down to like 5 coaches available in inventory. So
yeah, not much.
We do. You got me running out next week to go pick up a couple more, so we got a couple more coming in. A 40-foot Allure.
Yeah, 40-foot Allure and 36-foot Intrigue maybe, and a 45-foot Magna.
And a 2005 45-foot Magna that's had a lot of updates on the interior. So.
Yeah, yep.
So yeah, we got some good stuff coming in this time of the year. There's always stuff coming in, right?
Yep.
So we're gonna pull this one forward a little bit, do an outside shot, and then we'll talk more about it.
All right.
All right. All right, we got the slides in, pulled it up a little bit. Some major changes from 04 to 05.
Yes.
So number one was a total different look, taller, but they integrated the Zip D awnings up to the roof there.
Yep.
So it makes it that clean, nice look.
Higher ceiling height, overall height went up, of course.
Yeah, so big differences between an 04 and an 05.
Yeah.
Also this exterior.
Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro.
Number one.
Our favorite one.
Yep.
Great colors.
Yeah.
So some of the other changes where we'll go over every single one of them, but one of the big changes I thought was the front door just
A lot wider.
got a lot wider.
And the entryway got wider. The steps got wider.
The curved dash and everything is obviously new also with this new front end and the wider door. They could make it more of a curved dash, which is really cool. But yeah, big steps, quickie, lots of depth. 315 size tires.
Yeah, Michelin's installed in the spring of 24. Or maybe installed in July of 24, but with a spring 24 date code. 150-gallon fuel tank was also a change. It went up a little bit from 04
Dual
to
fill.
05. Dual fill.
And this front end is very heavy duty. The Dana Kirkstall 55-degree wheel cut disc brakes up on the front. Great front end, like we've talked about before. This came available in 2000 on the Magnas and Affinities. Previously, Prevost had the rights to it.
Yeah.
So once it came available, we jumped all over it.
At their recommendation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And made a really nice big change to the ride quality of the coach.
Yep.
So just wanted to throw that out there. What's up with the 630, Damon? I know you love that stuff. That's marketing.
The length, no. Horsepower, no.
It's
yeah. It's your buddy. You're gonna have to call your buddy.
So again, instead of using the word Magna, they were going to get rid of the name and they were going to go to a numbering system.
Like a BMW.
Like a BMW. We've all wanted a BMW, I guess. But they decided shortly after that that it was pretty confusing.
Yeah,
So-
bad idea.
But they kept the numbers, so Just want to let you know the history on that stuff. So
yeah, the numbers mean nothing.
Yep. But boy, look at the clear coat here. Lots of metallics in this gray. There is a little bit of checking in the dark color. We will disclose that.
Yep.
But other than that, it is a 20-year-old coach. I give this coach, with all the preventative maintenance done to it, it's in really good condition.
Way
low
above
miles.
average.
So.
Yeah.
And again, very rare. I think they made maybe 15 of these in 2005, maybe a little bit less, maybe 10.
Low volume for a 40-foot.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a shorty, these are awesome drivers. So we're going to have 2 full pass-throughs.
This one has a dual directional tray in it.
Looks like some wheel covers there, Damon.
Yeah, I would agree.
And then we're going to have some house batteries.
These were replaced in 21.
You'll notice, look at the nice fiberglass doors with the nice curve to them. Gives it a little character.
Yeah.
Here's the other pass-through bay here.
Looks like a water softener, new sewer hose, and a sewer hose slinky.
And that's pretty cool to have. A lot of environments like Arizona, people that go there, they're going to use that to get rid of the hard water.
Yeah.
And so that's a nice feature to have.
Yep, and not cheap.
And like we tell everyone, if you're not going to use it, just leave it on the coach. And if the new buyer wants it, there you go.
A lot of them do.
But yeah, nice not zip D, but girard window awnings also.
That was an option.
You know, these coaches would have like $60,000 or $70,000 worth of options on them. So.
Yeah, and be around 600,000
Yeah.
total. All electric.
So being all electric, there is no propane. So fresh water is 100.
Yep. And then you have 60 and 60 black and gray.
Okay. You did your research?
I got it all upstairs.
So there is a little bit of checking. Again, you got to get really close. It's not terrible in my opinion.
Yeah, just in the really dark colors.
But we do want to be transparent.
Oh, of course.
I think that's what a lot of people watch our videos and they like the way that we're up front with things.
Yeah, and when they buy them and they see them in person, they
Yeah.
say it was represented accurately.
But other than that, the clear coat's in excellent condition.
Yeah, there's no peeling.
This thing's been garage kept, and it shows in that sense. All right, we got a tag axle, we got a drive axle, and like you said, the tires are 23 or 24?
24.
24.
Yeah, March of 24 date code.
Yeah. And the tag axle is going to lift, so if you're doing more than a 90-degree turn, you could lift it so you don't scuff the wheels, or if you're going in reverse.
Yeah, I mean, when this tag's lifted, you got a short wheelbase here, probably like a 36, 37-foot coach.
Yeah, the maneuverability with a 55.
Yeah.
This would turn like a 36-footer. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of loud on the set today, Louie. What's going on?
Oh, Dave's working. He's inspecting a coach.
Oh.
That's one of the things we don't always talk about, but we do have Dave here.
Yeah, yeah. You can see him poking up over there, Jack, if you want
to.
He's blinding us.
He's our main inspector, so he's going to spend all day checking out a coach.
Yeah.
And he's going to be very thorough checking out all the seals on that coach right now, and then he's going to check everything else, make sure all the functions are working properly.
Yep. He's busy at it now.
That's where some people want to get like a third-party inspection.
Yeah.
And we always kind of joke about that because most of the time those third-party inspectors, they kind of ask us where the engine is and, how do you do this, how do you do that? And
yeah, how do you run the slide outs? Where's the generator?
we have a qualified person that's been doing this for a long time that really knows what to look for.
We do.
So,
very lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. All right, so we got 2 cranking batteries.
New in 23.
Those are 8D 12-volt batteries.
On a slide tray.
That's good for a big engine, the C13. That's
then,
some good cold cranking amps there.
You got your air filter right above it with a wing nut, $156 at Napa. You can swap that out easy enough.
Boy, look how clean that is. I mean,
yeah, chassis service bay is immaculate. Battery disconnect, fuel water separator, fuel filter, engine oil reservoir, tow board, ports for the Cat and Allison.
Safe to say there's no rust.
Safe.
I mean, you could almost eat lunch off that right
yeah,
there.
it's spotless. Very clean.
I'll pay for your lunch.
Yeah, a few of those owed. Dryer vent right up there for the washer dryer.
So this must have a combo unit.
It's got a combo.
But Damon, we have some exciting news
We do.
to share with people.
Yeah.
This is taken many, many years where we get a lot of people that want a stacked washer dryer. And we just did it, and we're going to show you a video on an 06 or 07 Affinity where it had a combo unit, and we creatively made some changes to that area in order to house a stacked washer dryer.
It's top secret info, but we can do it, and we're gonna show you what it looks like.
That's exciting because that one comes up a lot. So
it does.
Any of the 05s, mid-year, and 08, they made the stacked washer dryer available.
Yep.
So we now have a way of doing it.
We do.
And
So
I
05, 06, 07, we can put a stacked washer dryer in.
That was a stumbling block over the years, and for some people that was a
Deal breaker.
deal breaker. So we got the deal breaker done.
We figured it out.
All right.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I like what they did with the engine doors on the 05s. This is the first year where they did the double doors like this.
Huge opening.
Huge access.
Nice and clean again.
Look at that. Really like the C13, 525, 1550 torque, 3-stage Jake brake. You got an air chuck here, but boy, it's got a lot of good stuff on here. It looks like we got some kind of
Air Force One braking system with the, the air plug is right here under this cover. So we're good there. 10,000 pound hitch and 7-way Bargeman flat plug.
And what's unique about the C13 is it's a twin turbo, and the turbos run on the side of the engine.
Yeah.
So your step up in the back will point that out.
Oh, you can see it right here.
Yeah, it's only 4 inches.
Got a nice low profile.
So. All right. Boy, this is clean.
It is.
Yeah.
And again, new radiator.
Hitch.
10,000 pounds.
Yep.
Got the nice skirt with the straight logo, not all bent up.
06, they went to 15, but did they do anything to it?
You'd know.
Nope.
Okay.
So that was just a stamp, kind of being conservative as a manufacturer when they did that. Demand started shifting a little bit, so they eventually went to a 15 in 1 year. But they did some tests on it, but they didn't do any changes to the actual hitch.
Got it.
Yeah. All right, power cord reel.
Yeah, 50 amp service, side radiator.
Look at the fins here.
Yeah.
Gary, remember that one video was talking about this?
Yeah, that was interesting. How it helps direct the air into the radiator. And I mean, look at this AC hose is new. So it's had some good preventive maintenance done.
I just love the design and the character that Country Coach put to the body style of their coaches.
Oh, it still looks current today with the new coaches.
And we always talk about how the slides sit flush.
HWH, hydraulic slides, and they fit flush. Yep.
And they also have the girard topper awnings, which give the slide rooms protection. If you're underneath a tree or anything like that. It's not for water, it's really for keeping the debris off the top of the slide rooms. All right, so we have your plumbing bay here. We got your black and gray. Got a water pump behind that access panel, outside light.
And your low point drain valves.
Now on Magnas, you could actually dump and fill the fresh water from inside the coach.
Yes.
Through the Silverleaf. So.
Dump the fresh water and fill the fresh water.
And you got your black and gray flushes here. And if you need a phone line or anything, you know.
DSL. Yeah.
Outside shower. So yeah, very clean though.
When you were talking about dumping from inside the coach, I was thinking about Dave Matthews Band tour bus going over the bridge out east and.
No, I'm talking dumping the fresh water,
not
the black and gray
That's
tanks.
why I said that. I had to correct you.
Yeah, I think he got a little trouble for that one.
Yes, that was
a true story.
It was, yeah.
I don't know if he wants to talk about that one anymore.
Good singer, though.
Yeah.
Got a freshwater hose reel, water filter access over there.
That's the first year they did that, Damon.
Yeah.
The freshwater reel. So. Yeah, boy, everything's clean. Look at the carpet.
Got your exhaust for the Hydro Hot down there.
Speaking of that.
It is locked. Hydro Hot is behind that door.
Yep. And that's, what, 50,000 BTU Hydro Hot?
Yeah, your diesel furnace and unlimited hot water.
Yep. The other side of the storage bay here, looks like we got some, it's always good to keep a little boiler fluid for that Aqua Hot.
Yeah, we've got the fuse panel and some adapters, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, these trays slide out either side about 5 feet. That's the reservoir for the hydro hot and the control board.
Yeah, and that service panel right there kind of tells you a lot on what's going on with the hydro hot.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You got docking lights down here. There's 2 on each side. Second fuel fill. Again, the Michelin tires, new in 24. And then your front run service bay.
Yeah, I'll pull the generator out here.
All right.
What do we got, a 12.5 Onan?
We got a 12.5 Onan with about 700 hours, I believe.
Oh, barely used. Look how clean it is in here, though. We also have your hydraulic pump for your slide rooms. They're all hydraulic, HWH. Got a lot of fuses. All the fuses are colored, coded, and numbered. Your fuse box is right there for the chassis. And your leveling system here also. That's part of the HWH.
These headlights have been replaced recently. They're like new condition.
The BMW style headlights. Hey, that's where they got the 630 from.
Ford.
Oh, these are Ford?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the 04s. That had the
662 generator hours, 12.5 Onan, and nice and clean, no rust. Got a large windshield washer reservoir on the passenger side.
Yeah, no, windshield's in great condition. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's super clean on the outside.
Let's check out the inside.
All right.
We're in this 05 40-foot Magna Matisse. Slides are closed, so this is what it'll look like when you're driving down the road. A lot of room here. You can get to the dinette, kitchen area. Really easy. Pantry, no problem. Fridge. Grab a drink. And then, of course, the bathroom area, toilet. To get to the rear closet, you got to get over that bed. No big deal. So a lot of space, and everything's accessible when you're driving down the road.
All right, these are hydraulic slides, and look how fast they go out and in. And then we just switch it here and opens up the living room pretty quickly. That's the nice thing about being hydraulic, right, Damon?
Yeah, they're smooth and fast.
We never pointed this out, but we just wanted to show how quick they are.
And I'll get
We made it inside. Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro.
Oh, my favorite one for 05.
Yeah, sold a lot of these. Very popular color.
And the amazing thing is everything's original in here. The carpet, the sofa. So it just shows you the ownership. Very well taken care of.
And it's built to last. I mean, the cabinetry looks amazing.
Yeah, this is light cherry.
All hardwood. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, they don't make the wood like this anymore.
No.
All right, so we could start with maybe the dash, you
Sure,
think?
yeah.
I think that curved dash, we don't talk enough about that, Damon. The whole, how solid that whole piece is and how it's wrapped and stuff.
Yeah, the way it's laid out for the driver is really nice. They've upgraded the backup camera and stereo system to this, which is, I think is a Kenwood on this one. Silver leaf right here. Then you've got some visor switches and stereo, home theater, blower fan, air leveling right down here, your auto air leveling.
And for people that don't know what the silver leaf is, it's going to give you all your information on the engine and transmission. So it's a pretty cool system. This powers it up if the ignition's not on. And you hit the home button here. Let's see. That's the specs, I'm sorry.
You want to use my glasses?
Yeah. But it gives you all the information on the engine, transmission, your tanks. You could start the generator from here and stop it. And it also has auto gen, so it'll start at a certain voltage. You could have it start for a thermostat, so you could set the thermostats at like 75. And if it gets too hot, it'll automatically start the generator and keep the coach cool.
Yep. And a lot of the guys that were there helping us back 20 years ago are still there today. Mark is one of them at Silverleaf. That's
great customer service.
Yeah, good wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, right up the road here, 40 miles. So air leveling system also, HWH. No jacks on this coach. You just push the button. It's all computerized. Push the air button twice, and it does all the leveling for you. You could also do it manually by hitting it once and then do each side. If you wanted to do that, I'd just go let the computer do it.
Yeah.
And then you could also dump it and raise it. So if you're in a driveway or if you're worried about hitting something, you could actually dump it all the way down or raise it. And it'll stay there until you're in second gear.
Yeah. So. Drive over that obstacle.
So transmission, Allison 4000. And you're going to have a 3-stage Jake brake here too. So yeah, everything's really laid out very nicely. So
first year of the adjustable pedals.
Yeah, well, good point. Yeah.
Fuel and brake pedal are hung and adjustable. Both seats are 6-way power. The driver's seat has a power butt cushion also for your calf. And then the passenger seat has a power footrest. They both have heat. So great seats, custom fit made these.
Yeah, and updated TV there, smart TV.
Samsung.
And it looks like we got some magnets on the
Magna shades. Those are newer also.
That's nice. That's for the exterior, and that prevents a lot of heat from coming in and give you some privacy there.
Yeah. This has all been cleaned up and updated as well. Got a Marantz receiver and a Sony DVD player.
And then behind this cabinet is going to be a lot of controls. Your other Silverleaf here, which you could start and stop the generator here. Tank levels, water pump, all that. Slide room controls here. These are going to be the shades. All the shades are electric here. And you could also dump the fresh water like we talked about.
They got it taped on the off position. They might think that's a Dave Matthews Band option. So
they
don't want anybody opening any tanks going down the road.
And then the awning controls are here. So there's two big patio awnings up on the roof.
Yep.
And then you have your individual window awnings here. These are Girard and these are Zip D.
And we even got the remotes.
Yep. So up here we got a thin disc changer. You have a CD? Do you have any of those?
I don't know if that's hooked up to that new stereo.
Yeah. So if you have CDs, that's where you put them.
Yeah.
And then we got your Winegard
auto satellite system up there.
So everything's super clean. Everything's
is
very well done.
Yeah, ceiling is really nice. LEDs.
Carpet's in great condition. Sofas, everything. Really good. You get the big window. That was a choice in 05.
Yeah.
If you wanted a different seating here, we could put a computer table instead of just this little table here. So.
Yeah.
All right, we got the dining room table and chairs. That table does slide out about 10 inches.
I'll show you that. And you touched on those windows. They've all been fixed. They've all been defogged. So those have been done as well.
We're one of the only shops around that still does that. So we can do that in-house. This makes into a jackknife sofa. And then your famous drink set cabinet.
You got the coma cabinet and it looks complete.
It opens up this way. Some people, if they don't want that, we could actually take these out and put a wood door and then give you a little bit of storage. All right. This coach is all electric, so we must have an electric cooktop?
Yeah. A lot of good storage.
Ooh, that's been updated too, Damon. True induction, huh?
It is. Whale. I don't know if it's true induction, but it's definitely not original.
It's definitely been updated, though.
Yeah.
I like how they did the tile backsplash, too, there.
Then the 40s have this nice pantry area. You're going to have rollouts down here, 2 of them. And this counter spot for a coffee maker. There's an outlet up here.
And then you forgot the big pantry area here, Damon.
Yeah, there's the other floor to ceiling. Yeah, it's a great floor plan.
Yeah.
Sold quite a few of these.
And underneath the tile, what do we have?
We got a heat mat.
Yep.
Kitchen and bathroom.
Radiant floor heat.
Faucet's been updated. What is it? What do we got for a sink here?
Double Corian. So yeah, good storage. You got your light controls, your thermostat for your radiant floor heat. And remember the shower here, Damon?
Yeah, they put that, I guess it's a boat-like teak floor in.
We tried to duplicate that somehow, but I don't think that's going to be... I'd like to find out where he got that. That's pretty cool.
It is. All pewter hardware. That's a 50/50 in 05. It might be brass. This one's pewter, which is nice. Skylight's nice and clean. No water leaks or evidence of water that's come in.
Yeah, there's no evidence anywhere on this coach. And you're going to have your 2 sinks, your main vanity, and then one in the water closet.
Yeah.
Breakers here. And more here. So 2 inverters, huh?
Those have been updated. So it's got magnums in it now. Would have had pro signs originally.
And then you're going to have a nice storage area here with some drawers. Now, Magnas do have a special feature where they have an air conditioning unit underneath the bed, so when you're driving down the road off the engine, you could cool the back bedroom down.
Yeah, it's got a large compressor on the cat engine that feeds the bedroom and the dash. And then, being a Magna, you have 3 15,000 BTU roof airs with heat pumps, which is a lot in a 40-foot coach.
Yeah. Going to have a queen-size bed, nice nightstand here, combo washer-dryer. And this is where we should go look at the other coach real quick, don't you think?
Yeah, we'll go show you what that looks like, how this can be changed to a stacked washer-dryer.
So we have the ability to take this out and then go up higher and put a stack. So let's go look at that new coach while it's here. He's a service customer of ours, so we'll go take a look at it.
Cut.
All right, so we're in the coach with the stacked washer-dryer.
That previously had a combo right about here. So making some woodwork now and some new doors. But yeah, got a nice brand new Splendide stacked washer-dryers.
Some pretty big modifications, but it's definitely doable. And for people that want the stack, that's kind of an awesome feature now for us. So
it is. That's a game changer. So we can do this on the older coaches. Get a hold of us if you have one and you want to update it, and we'll see what we can do.
All right. Right.
We're
back. And we have
all the manuals. Looks like you got your own pillow in there, Louie, with the leopard skin. You might want to take that home.
I think that's for you, Damon. That comes with the coach. But yeah, all the manuals is nice. It does have a safe over here and a little step stool. You might need that to get to the overhead cabinet.
I will, yes.
Ironing board, which is classic. All the country coaches did that on the Magnus. The cutting board comes out and the ironing board goes right in. I think, does this coach, the TV's been done with a sound bar.
TV, sound bar. I mean, they did a nice job.
And look at that, a little hamper here, Damon.
Yeah. Can have a hamper next to a new stacked washer-dryer.
Yeah, we could do that. Stacked washer-dryer. So that's going to be really cool.
So would that be where the safe is if it has one, Louie, by the TV there?
No, the safe is
it's
over
in the back?
here.
Okay. Yeah. And then this is just all storage above the bed. It's pretty large, so.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a shorty with a big engine that's been well taken care of, a lot of preventative maintenance done.
Yeah.
This is a hard coach to beat.
It is.
$179,999.
Yeah, very rare coach.
All right. We appreciate everyone watching the videos. Hit the subscribe button.
It's free. Thank you.